Bryan Kohberger receives life sentence for murder of Idaho students. Criminal Bryan Kohberger was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, plus an additional 10 years for burglary after admitting to killing for University of Idaho students in 2022. His trial, which took place in July 2025, shocked the country and revealed heartbreaking details about the victims and the legal process. The case and the victims on November 13, 2022, for students Kelly Goncalves, Ethan Chapin, Shauna Kernodle, and Madison Moganor brutally murdered. In their home in Moscow, Idaho, Kohberger pleaded guilty to 4 counts of first-degree murder, avoiding the death penalty in exchange for cooperation with the prosecution. Sentencing and response judge Stephen Hippler ruled that the 4 outstanding sentences should be served consecutively. Furthermore, he sentenced Kohberger to pay $50,000 in fines and $5,000 to each of the victims. Families, BBC feeds. During the hearing, the judge described him as a coward who committed an act that was senselessly slaughtered, brutal, and senseless. BBC feeds. Kohberger refused to speak during the sentencing, responding only, "I respectfully decline," when questioned by the judge. BBC feeds. Impact statements from the families. The family statements were deeply moving. Among the striking moments, Kaylee's mother and father expressed outrage, stating that Kohberger had received a light sentence compared to the harm done to their lives. BBC feeds. Xana Zant spoke of forgiveness, stating that she could no longer bear the hatred. BBC feeds. The meetings brought tears to the courtroom, and the judge's speech moved those present as he commented on the irreversible impact of the crime. BBC feeds. Why does this matter? Justice and prevention. The sentence reinforces the gravity of the crime and the firm response of the justice system. Community impact. Crimes like this disrupt not only families, but the entire community, especially in small towns. Debate over sentencing and university security. The case reignites discussions about student protection, access to weapons, and monitoring potentially violent individuals.